What? Okay, I was gonna say, I'm definitely live. I don't know why YouTube wasn't acting like I was. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm definitely live. I don't know why YouTube wasn't acting. What has audio on that? Okay. So, continuing on with this dungeon that we pretty much started the other night. I figured out some more details. So it was originally going to be that these two little water paths were going to connect to each other. You would like swim underneath, or there'd be a dive warp. But I think I've decided I want them to be sort of, so okay. There was already going to be like chutes of water in this dungeon. Yeah, so I'm like having troubles formulating sentences. I wonder, how does this look? I actually very much like how that looks. How does it look in level 7? Level 7 is the most prominent user of these. Honestly, I kind of feel like I might want to do that. I mean, I can always just make them transparent, or I could always revert them. Basically, like how level 7 had like these free moving chutes of water that guided you. Also, hang on, where were these used? What's the difference? Well, they're definitely smart or updated. Oh, I was still intending on layering them. Huh. Don't know why I did that way. Because I could have sworn I made ones that just... Because like this one would be writing down. I don't know why I didn't just do it that way. I think that looks better, honestly. How's that look in the underside? I mean, it looks fine. It just looks slightly more faded. Well, those are also different ones, actually. So, yeah. Okay. Basically, yeah, so these chutes of water are going to propel Link through. So these are both going to be paths that come from somewhere else. How does this look on this floor? Are these the same ones? They are. Ah, okay. It was hard to tell that anything even changed. I'm kind of tempted to just test this. Let's give this a test. It's a question of how fast is this gonna make you. Because if it's 4-4, that might be super fast. Might need to tone it down. Oh, well, first of all, that was the wrong direction. I figured it needed to be negative since you're going... Oh, wait, you're going down. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That might be a little fast. I mean, it's certainly better than having two combos that does the same job. So all I need to make sure of is that it's strong enough that you can't fight it. Okay, well, you can slow yourself down, but you can't actually, like, fight it. But I am curious what 2 would do. I could also mess with the rate. Okay, so clearly it still can't fight it. Yeah, it's really hard to fight it, but it's enough that you can like you can sort of control how you move. There, okay. Down left. Up left. Is this down right? Up right. Okay, so then I don't know why I was clicking there. Curious how they behave all together. Although this will theoretically get me stuck. This was a little short-sighted. Okay, that's actually the desired effect. Unfortunately, I can't test anything because I'm literally stuck. Okay. So now I can get rid of any usages of these because these are now deprecated. 90, 11. I actually think I know exactly what screen that is. Yes, I do. It's right here. This was the first time I had actually used these like custom conveyors. Okay, so it's only on layer 1. So basically the only difference is replace with that, replace with that, replace with that, replace with that. That. Need to make sure they're all using the updated. Yeah, I kind of figured that one wasn't. Well, that didn't exactly work. Huh. I didn't do that right. So the idea here is that you were supposed to be able to get your stuff out of there. Interesting. Given how I did this now, I think I might need to change this. See how that works. Might as well fix this while I'm here. Because you should be able to fight it and get out. That was the desire with this. Oh. It's not supposed to be easy. If it's really hard to get out, that's kind of what I wanted. Technically, if you're smart, you definitely can. Oh, you can abuse these corners. But like if I don't press anything, yeah, it should just suck you right in. Okay. Cool. That's doing what I want. Nice. Take you back in here. All right. So like in terms of these here, I should be able to not hit a single button and it should just take me away. And I also shouldn't, yeah, okay, I can't fight it. All right, so this is one issue with this. Wow, I'm actually stuck. Okay. Well, I mean, it'd be easily fixed by doing that. Hey, Soma. Good evening. Well, what was that? Oh, that looked fine. I should not get stuck now. There we go. Nope. Interesting. The fact that Link was actually standing on the solid wall is fascinating. Hey, so yeah, hey Soma. Continuing on with this. So the idea of having Link dive between these, I kind of am using these more as return trips from somewhere. Working on the slide that pushes you back to the entrance room we bounced around. Yes, yes, precisely. That's what I'm doing here. Yes, precisely. These are going to have to be custom walls because obviously they can't be solid. Where's my other level? There we are. I know I did 2. I think 2 is fine. Page 41. It actually took me to page 41. It's a Christmas miracle. What? What's solid here? Wait, is the waterfall solid? Why the heck is this solid? There, under no circumstance would that need to be solid. I clipped back on it again. That's funny. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, that was cool. That was cool. Although, you know what? I'm curious. Can I put this on... No, that wouldn't work. This has to be how this works. It's a little jank because the wall's actually considered a conveyor. It's a little strange, but it works. Unless... Would it be better if I did this? I don't really like how it doesn't match my consistency, but one breaking consistency for better functionality, at least until I script it. Oh, well, okay, I'm getting sucked in. Weird. Okay, we're reverting that because that didn't happen before. Alright. Too many of these consoles. Alright. So... These 2 paths are coming from somewhere. And it only now occurs to me I kind of want this to be more here. I'm actually kind of thinking. I believe I use this in level 4. Yes. There we go. I need an example. I don't like using that. The other bit of the forge is quite literally the next thing I do. Literally the next thing I do. After I tackle this, I'll probably do a little bit of overworld stuff, maybe. That's kind of what I did between Hylian Wreck and this. I did a little overworld stuff, and then I tackled this dungeon. So, yeah. But yeah, that'll be cool. Going back to the forge. That means an NPC that I have had sitting now for a while. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Like the guy that the Elder of Conflatos. I actually have a note here to finish him. Totally not a Mortal Kombat reference. And by finish him, I just simply need to know... So he's a custom NPC. He's not like my normal signpost, which is like 80% of all NPCs you talk to. He's a custom script that is going to need some logic updates, simply because when I first did... So I overhauled him with Demo 6. Or I guess it was Demo 5, technically. Yeah, for Demo 5. But he's not done, just simply because I didn't get to this point in the quest yet to know what to do with them. But yeah. Yeah, so the forge will be a fun thing to do. Actually getting to go right here and down these stairs, which actually occurs to me. What the heck happened to these walls? But yeah, this will be the next thing. I mean, technically I have you going in here pre-wand, but I don't see a reason because you already did 3 things here. I could move this. I don't see how this would do anything. Shift that down so that you need the wand to actually make progress. Although technically in lore that wouldn't make sense, but I'll do it anyway. It wouldn't make sense because why would there be magic crystals, which are more affiliated to pirates, doing here? But by that logic, I shouldn't have crystals anywhere that there wouldn't be pirates. So I can't follow that logic because it breaks gameplay. I actually like that idea, because then that actually means the next thing I do is level 8, which I kind of like the idea of that. And you know what I'm kind of thinking? Castle Antiridas is here. How about we move the Sumus Pass Depths? I kind of wanted the Sumus Pass Depths to be like... Because I was going to change it to... Or make it a Catacombs. I also want to, like, pace everything here. because like the front half of Demo 6 was so packed with dungeons and more side dungeons. And I was even looking, Demo 7 really doesn't have much going on. You have 10, 11, 12. And then 1, 2. Well, I guess you do have one optional dungeon for each thing. And apparently I marked Secluded Tower as a mini dungeon. At this point, the difference between a mini and an optional dungeon is kind of blurring. The only mini dungeon that's actually a mini dungeon is like, well, the only ones are Temple of Heron, Guard Tower, Fort. Well, even the Forge is an optional dungeon. The Guard Tower, and of course the tutorial dungeon, as I'll call it. I think they're the only required ones. You never need to do this. You do need to do this. And you do need to do this. That's it. Realistically, there's only like there's only 3 mini dungeons that actually are required. Everything else is optional. Huh. I'll need to rethink that. But for Demo 6, yeah, I'll make that change. It's a very easy change. I could just make accessing the depths require the long shot. Easy as pie. Or I can make it require... Well, no. That would have to be the required item. Mark the mandatory levels. Well, the marking of mandatory levels was mini dungeon. And optional was denoting anything that's not required. So how about this? Let's tackle this now. Much like how Abandoned Forge and IOR is completely optional. It's weird because I always see Abandoned Forge and IOR as a requirement because it's the sword, and it's like, why wouldn't you get the sword? It's basically required. But I forget that there's literally no reason you need to go in there. It doesn't impact anything other than give you a better sword for easier combat. So, yeah, I kind of have to remember that. Like, what is truly required and what is truly optional. And I just realized this is... Man, my quest really is going to be like 50-50 required and optional content, isn't it? I mean, for anyone who wants a proper, like, experience of the quest, it basically is required. Otherwise, you're just making your life a living hell. So you don't want to do that. Yeah, so that would be a mini dungeon. Optional dungeon 1. So then this would be mini dungeon 3. I don't think they do. I mean, I could check, but I'm pretty confident that none of them actually require you to have an upgraded sword. I'm pretty sure they're just a sword trigger. You got me curious, though. I want to leave that where it is. Well, I saved, so that did that. Oh, I never even tested this. I've got like 5 things in my head that I want to do right now. Well, that's not right. Anyway, yeah, that's required, yes. Can you think of any sword triggers to check? What are even some sword triggers that can be checked? Ooh. Interesting. 2 different C-sets. Or 2 different layers. Interesting. What are some sorted triggers? I don't even know. I literally can't even think of one example. Oh, for anyone wondering, these 2 screens truly are just empty. Bless you. I actually don't know. I can't think of one that... Bless you. We'll start in dungeons. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of a dungeon example. I don't recall a sword trigger that... Well, these are irrelevant. We need to go to like level 4. I don't think level 4 had one. There's no sword stuff here. I don't... Well, anyway, I don't want to get too distracted. I don't think any of them are. So now, why the heck did this not work? I don't know why that's doing that. Oh. It wouldn't work if you place the same combo both times. Really? That actually just works? Instances of specific triggers, not to my knowledge. If I found a sword trigger combo, I can see locations, but in this situation, I would need an example. I don't know why these turned into these. These turned into these. Okay. I also don't know what these are doing. What are these for? Oh, that one's apparently used. Village prison. Oh, wow. I might be able to delete all those. I don't think they're actually used. What the heck? C81D. That's level 4. I don't know why this is combo changing to 26. C81D. Yeah, I figured it was this screen. But I don't understand why it's doing that. Huh. That's moderately confusing. Okay, well, I fixed that issue. I don't know why level 4 has a proprietary torch there. 5B. Okay. So I guess let's just start figuring this out. Bottom top. Bottom top. What the heck is up with this? Huh? Whoa. Why is that like that? There we go. So, you can technically enter this dungeon and immediately go into this staircase, or you can immediately go into that staircase or that staircase. Actually, no, that's not true about this staircase. Although, actually, it kind of is, because then you can just loop around and do that. Also, I changed my mind about this. Or did I? I'll leave this with the red mail. For now. I was considering that screen being a Legionnaire, and the red mail is actually obtained at the entrance. Like it would be sitting here or here or something. Probably here, actually. I was imagining this. And then down here would simply be a Legionnaire. I also just realized, why don't I just simply... Alright. Okay. What I was doing was I was trying to figure out all the stairs. Okay, so we have our 3 staircases. Yeah, I was I was kind of thinking your shortcut out of the dungeon is the main entrance of the dungeon. Well, I haven't decided if it would be if that would necessarily be the case. I don't know yet if that's how I want to do it. I think it'd be cool. Very much not what anyone would expect. So I do like that aspect. And I do like the idea that this could be a room you see a lot. And you're being teased with the red mail. So, and technically in just the first like 5 minutes you can see the red mail if you come up these stairs here and then go left, and oh, look at right there. Oh, I just realized this was the original way you're gonna open that door. I want to test this. Well, that was interesting. I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. $7.85. I was calling it the what? I'm changing that. Maybe that. I like night better. Maybe that. All right. Okay. Superior would be gold or paddle. I'm trying to think of a way to say it. Maybe improved. Some way of indicating it's better than what you had in less words. I think improved might work. Yeah, I think improve works. So you need to fall there as well. Hmm. The idea of having it be rocks, I'm not loving it. I could have it be water again. And just do something like... Hmm. Man, I'm like struggling to figure out how I want this to flow. Okay. The second I say that, I think of a thing to do. Oh, I just realized that's a bug. So having those stairs together means you'd be able to access the boss. Well, the Legionnaire. Not a boss, but that's fine. And then you also get to go up. Mark will be available in 10 minutes. Raft, it sounds like. Yeah, so I'm just gonna basically wrap up what I'm doing here. I want to at least get this idea that's in my mind here. So let's do... That's symmetrical. 3, 6. No, there. Yep. Oh. That actually would have been symmetrical. Huh. I'm actually not going to worry about flooring. Hey, someone. I'm actually only going to be doing this for a little bit longer, like 10-ish minutes. But it took me a bit of thinking, but I've gotten the starts of a flow here. It's not actually going to be rocks that fills this. It's going to be water, kind of like what happens here. And actually accessing the Legionnaire isn't super special at all. You'll be able to... I don't know when you'll get to this screen on the top side, but you'll basically just have access to it. I'm guessing you'll get here from above, so 3rd floor. I'll at least place the outside wall. Combos so that I... Dang it, every time I do that, it's so annoying. Although that was layer 0, so it's slightly less annoying. Yeah. Get rid of these. Stop that floor. But yeah, there's a good direction here. I think it's good. Honestly, I just kind of opened the floodgates with doing this because I was struggling to even like start. Sometimes it's really hard to figure out how I want to start something. So figuring that out's like opening the floodgates. It's super nice. Oh, I also didn't fix that. There we go. Yeah, I mean, so long as I actually do something, even if it's just come up with a concept or an idea, that's still very good. And this is good because I have actually got flow here. Um, I think I can actually confidently like complete this here. Wonder if this will look the way I imagine it will. Huh, that's pretty cool. I like that. So that'll be your way over there. And then bombing down here is what enables that. So I'm thinking what I could do is have this be all flooded. Well, the problem is I don't know how I want to handle this yet. Because I already have a bomb trigger here that's going to trigger secrets. So I may need a different kind of combo to manage that. Well, let's make some notes. Well, yeah, let's make some notes. So you do something in here, maybe a small block puzzle that I'll just throw them in there like that. Just throw some blocks there to tell me that I'm doing a block puzzle there, because that takes me to these. Yeah. Okay. Well, until I have to get off, I can still. Okay, so definitely establishing direction in this first staircase, and even this second staircase here has some purpose. Ooh, I do need to step away for a moment. All right. I do actually have to go now. Hey, Ace. Uh, sorry you joined right when I'm ending, but I will be doing more of these soon. Yeah, I'll be doing more of these streams soon. Sorry that I'm ending now, but yeah. Thanks for hopping on, Soma. Thanks for hopping on, Ace. I will. Yeah, glad to see you for a little bit. I'll see you guys next time I stream dev. Goodbye. Have a good evening.